What is the difference between you and your competitor? You need to take care of your employees. Only the branding and the market standing which shows that who you are. Innovations are of two types. Customers will come and they'll buy the product. Only when you have money, only then you can run your business successfully. The performance has changed as well as the attitude has changed. What is your objective in your life? Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Vidhyaashram from the Department of Business Studies in Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. Students, we started with what exactly the business activity is and all we knew about what is business. Now I'll tell you, business is a process of buying and selling of goods and services. To earn, the main motive is what? To earn profit on a regular basis. That is what business is. Today I'm gonna go with one more topic, that is what happens in business, what are the objectives of business. We have so many objectives of business. The business objective is to earn profit, is what you people know, but I'll tell you the multiple objective of business. These are the multiple objective of business. We'll go one by one what exactly these objectives are. We have the first one called market standing. I told you last session, right? We have this organizational objective. What exactly the organizational objective is? The thing is, one is survive, then we have growth, then we make profit. Okay, all these are the organizational objective. And the minute you start any of the business, this is your objective. I need to survive, I need to make profit, I need to grow, is what actually you people feel. But still, apart from these things, also there are few of the objective, what we term them as multiple objective of business. It is a 8-mark question. How many marks? You will get 8 marks if you go with this. If you just write the headings, you will get 3 marks. But I'll tell you students, when we can get 8 on 8, why is that? We are happy with 3 out of 8. So here, the first one here is market standing. That is your recognition, your reputation, all those things are in the market standing. The next thing, the objective is always you need to have what? Innovation. That means what is the difference between you and your competitor? That is called, that innovation is there, right? That will make you a person which is like a unique entity. See, Tata, Wipro, Oracle, Infosys, what all these people are, they are the MNC company as well as they are the people who are the pioneer in their own field. That is through innovation. The next thing is here, the more productivity is there, right? The more productivity in the way innovation is there, creativity is there, productivity is there. You will go with quality as well as quantity. That is what your objective should be. The next thing here is physical and financial resources. Even that you are supposed to understand. This is the multiple objective of business. Coming here, you have the next, earning profit, manager, performance and development, worker performance and attitude, and the next thing is social responsibility. I'll teach you all these things in a different way that you will never forget it. Now let's go with this. What is your objective in your life? Is it that you will only go with living, or there is one more thing called standard of living? See, even a beggar will go with what? Living. Even he lives. What is the difference between me, you and the beggar? That is the standard of living. Now I'll tell you more about this, how to make the standard of living in the sessions you can understand. Let's go with the topic called as the multiple objective of business. The first one is what? The market standing. What is it? Market standing. You will get a 1-mark question. What is market standing? So understand this. What is market standing? Market standing refers to what? The position. The itself it says that, right? The word standing is what? It is the position of an enterprise. And this enterprise is in the relation of what? Of its competitors. That is what it is. Where exactly you stand. That is, you have the ranks, right? You have the rank. Now who all are in the position that is called the market standing, where exactly you are there. Are you in the top 50 companies in the entire world, or you are in the top 50 in the country, or you are in the top 50 in your state? That is called the market standing. The next thing here is a business enterprise must aim at standing on the stronger footing. What is it? The stronger footing. That means you should be the pioneer. You should be always in the top 10. If not top 10, I'll tell you what happens is you will not get the kind of customers you are looking for. Now I'll tell you what it is. It is only the branding and the market standing which shows that who you are. I'll give you an example here, students. You have the company called Zara. Okay, you have the company called Zara. Now where exactly this Zara people are? Now understand, that is what the market standing differs. Now there are many companies who are like Zara, who manufacture the cosmetic creams, they manufacture footwear, they manufacture clothing, garments. But the minute you hear the word Zara, or the minute you hear the word Louis Vuitton, now these are the companies where you will be like, you will feel that, hey, this product I need to buy. Though the company has not done anything to you, only because of market standing, you want to go and buy those products. We call them as the branded one. These are the top 10 companies in the entire world. Now here, a business enterprise must aim at the standing on what? Stronger footing in terms of offering competitive products to its customer. Now, will you go and will you bargain in Zara saying that, "Arey bhai, I'll just need 10 of the pieces, please make it less"? You will not. The reason is what? That is what the unique thing of being in top places. The next thing here is, and serving them to their satisfaction. That is the main thing. What is business? Business, why do we do business? Only to satisfy. Satisfy whom? To the human being. That is the reason what the business was always carried on. The next thing here is we have innovation. Now students, innovations are of two types. Innovation is what? Are of two types. One is for the people and another is for the skills. One is for what? The people, as well as for the other is the skills. Here innovation means what? It's a new idea which nobody has got it, but you are the one who started it. Now this is what happens in the competitive world. See, every time a company always comes with a new idea of or the innovation or creativity, so that the customer will get a question mark that what exactly the technology is. They have something called the curiosity, and then what happens is the people are there who will come and they'll buy the product. The only reason is what? That particular company has something called unique feature. That unique feature is what? Innovation. Now everybody are copying and then they are doing it. Nobody wanna go and buy the copied kind of a version. The reason is what? It is not the innovation, it is just a copy, a piracy, a particular thing which does not belong to this particular market. The reason is what? It is always copied. Right? Now here you need to understand, innovation is the introduction. Innovation is what? It's the introduction of what? Of new ideas or methods. Please understand this. Ideas or methods in the way something is done or made. I'll tell you students, in the 21st century in business, innovation plays a vital role, because that will only differentiate you and your competitor. Right? Now here, there are two kinds of innovation in every business. In every business, there are two kinds of innovation. One is the product or services. Innovation in product or services. How beautifully the products can be made, how beautifully the services can be given to the customers. And the next thing is innovation in the various, what exactly the various is? Skills and activities needed to supply them. That is where exactly they need to cater it, how exactly they need to make it. That is what happens in innovation. So innovation is of two. One is for the people, I told you, right? That is the skills and all. And the next one is the product and the services. Moving on, we have productivity. Now here students, productivity. Please understand the word productivity. You have something called quality. What do you have? Quality. Now again there is one more called quantity, right? Quantity, quality and quantity. Earlier what used to happen is people used to only go with quantity, saying that the more you get for the amount you give, you are now getting benefited, is what people used to feel. Now I'll give you 100 rupees, you are supposed to give me so many kind of a product, I'm happy. But now people don't go with quantity, they only go with what? Quality. Now that is a difference here, students, what the business people actually go through. Now they need to have a mindset saying that the customer need quantity plus the customer need what? Quality. Now it is always what? Quality and quantity, only then that will give to what? Satisfaction. To whom? To the customer. So productivity is also your objective. You need to aim for what? Productivity. So what is this productivity? Productivity is calculated by comparing the value. Comparing the value. What value it is? The money what I give and the product what I get. That is the values. That is, productivity is calculated by comparing the value of outputs with the value of inputs. Here it is used as a measure of efficiency. Now understand, whatever the products they have produced in their godown which is there, or the things which they have produced in their factory and it is ready for the outlet to move on. And what happens is, will be like income and the outcome, the input and the output, they'll have a comparative. If the product is productive and then it is very good, that means what? Customers will come and they'll buy the product. If customers are not coming and buying the product, that means there is a problem in the production. That is what productivity is all about. The next thing here we have is physical and financial resources. Yes, without this finance or the resources, the company cannot move. Very important, which you people will feel that it is also one of the objective. Understand, resources are scarcity. Resources are what? Scarcity. When resources are scarcity, what happens is the manager and the top level management, they always want to see that the resources are used optimally. The resources are used what? Optimally. When the resources are used optimally, we call that as our OUR. What is this? Optimum utilization of resources. Optimum utilization of resources. If you use your resources optimally, for whom it is actually benefited? It is benefited to yourself, that is a person who has started the business. That's why the objective should be what? Physical and financial resources, you need to maintain it. Now here, any business requires physical resources like plant, machinery. Student, please understand, those who have come from science to commerce, plants doesn't mean your trees, herbs, shrubs. Plant means it is the process of what exactly happens in the factory. Plant in the sense, it is the physical equipment which are there in the factories or the industry. Now plant, machines, office, etc. and financial resources, that is fund to be able to produce and supply goods and services of its customer. That means what exactly it is? You need to always think about your plant, your machinery, your other kind of a physical resources. Physical resource means what? Anything which you can touch. Anything which you can touch, which is what? Tangible. It is not intangible, it is what? Tangible. And financial resource means what? It is all about your money. You should always think, you should have an objective that you need to protect your physical resources and financial resources and use it optimally. Optimum utilization of resources. Moving on, we have earning profit. Yes. In a business, what happens is earning profit is very, very important. Why is it so important? Only when you have money, only then you can run your business successfully. If you don't have money, that is in return of profit, whatever you get, right? So it is very, very difficult to actually withstand in the market. Only when you have money, you can start something. Only when you have money, you can grow your business. Only when you have money, you will not have that fear of losing anything, because you have the power of the vitamin M, that is called the money power. Here, one of the objective of business is to earn profit on the capital employed. That is what it is. Whatever you have invested, you are supposed to get the money back. Profitability refers to profit relation to capital investment. Whatever you have invested, no students, in the beginning, what exactly it is, that is what is called your capital investment. And from your capital investment, what is that you need to earn? You need to get the profit from it. That is the return on investment. What all are there, you are supposed to get it. This is called earning profit. The next one is manager performance and development. Yes, this is a star mark. Here you are supposed to know what exactly this manager's performance and development. In any business, who is the supremo? The top level is the supremo. I'll just give you a chart here. Please understand here. Now, this is the levels of management. Levels of management in a business. We have like three of the tiers. Here in the top, there are people who are called top level. What is it? Top level. Here you have middle level, then you have supervisory level, and this goes on. So this goes on. The more the big company, the levels are more. The smaller the company, the levels are less. But commonly, basically what we go with, top level, middle level, and supervisory level. Here, whatever happens, the top level will do the planning and all, and the people who are in the middle level, they work. That is what usually happen. And the manager is there, no? The manager is always in the middle level. He will manage all the work, right? He will do what? Manage all the work. Now here the manager is there. Let's go with this, right? Manager is there. This manager performance should be developed. The reason is what? Only when he is good, he can get the work done through others. That is why, what is your objective? Your objective is you need to actually have a manager who performs really good. So business enterprise need managers. They need what? Managers. For what? To conduct and coordinate business activities. So who will coordinate everything? That is the manager. Who is there? He is in the second level. He will conduct the things, and he should have coordination with all the other people. Now, various programs for the motivating managers need to be implemented. That means what? You need to motivate. What you should do? You should motivate. Motivate whom? The managers, so that he can actually have so many other kind of ideas, and then he'll motivate whom? The remaining people. It's very simple. You are in the top level, you should motivate the manager will motivate everybody. Now the works are getting done properly. The next thing is manager performance and development. Manager performance and development. Give him training and development, so automatically he will actually go with the development. Development therefore is an important objective. It is what? It is a very important objective. That means you need to take care of your employees, because your employees will take care of you. The next one here is you have, that is worker performance and attitude. Now we spoke about the manager here. We spoke about the manager. The manager is here. Okay, the manager. Now in the previous one, what happened? We have motivated the manager, done. Now after the manager, there are people who are in the supervisory level here, right? We have the people who are supervisory. Now what is that? The worker performance and attitude. That means the manager is developed. Now because of that, the manager will motivate whom? The worker. Now why will he motivate the worker? So that the work should be done properly. Only when the worker are working, that is when you will actually make real money. Or else what happens is the money is only going as a salary. That is why you need to actually have the workers' confidence, and how the worker should be, their attitude should change. That means if I work, I'll be getting salary. In the same way, their attitude changes. How? Only when the company is making profit, the company will give us more salary. If that will come to the worker will perform better. That is what it is. Now, worker performance and attitude determine their contribution. See, I told you, right? Contribution towards what? Productivity and profitability of the enterprises. Now, what exactly it is? I'll give you an example. Now, I am a worker, if you imagine, right? Now I'll work so that I'll get salary. If my attitude is that I should come, I should work, then I'll get salary. Now what happens is, I'll be lethargic, saying that one day I'll perform better, the next day I'll not perform the way I need to perform. But if I go with this, my management is that my management will pay me more salary if I work more. Now what happened? There is a slight change in attitude. If I work more, I get more. If I have that attitude, what is that? Every day I'll come and I'll work. After working and all done, the management will give you more salary, or if they give me more salary, what will I do? The next month I'll work even more. Now what has happened? The performance has changed as well as the attitude has changed. That will actually give what? Productivity and profitability to whom? To the organization. When profitability is there in the organization, what happens to me? They're gonna give me more salary as a reward or incentives. Therefore, every enterprise must aim to improve the workers' performance. That is what they actually do. They'll actually give incentives. They'll give you a trip to any of the foreign country. That is all what? They will motivate you in a different way. Though it is called a greedy, but still what? Getting things done through you. Here, it should also try to ensure positive attitude on the part of workers. That's why students, they actually give training and development, as well as they set up more workshops saying that how your personality should be, how should you grow, how should you be after 5 years. Everything they'll actually give you so that your attitude changes. Now for you example, I'll tell you, now you have finished your 10th. And the minute you come to the college, what should happen? Your attitude should change. That is the positive attitude you are supposed to take it. Now it is your life and you are supposed to start. The next one here is social responsibility. That is the last one which you should know. In a business, whatever you do, cheating is always talent, is what I say. But I'll tell you students, cheating can never make you go in a profitable way in a long term. The reason is people will get to know that you are a cheater. So don't go with it. Now what you should do is, you have taken the resources and everything from the public. Now what is that you should do? You need to give it back to the society. That is why we have people who are called philanthropists. Now there are people like Carlos Slim, there are people like Bill Gates. These people are there who are philanthropists. What they do is, whatever the money they get from the business, right, after a year what happens is, they'll give it to the society as a charity. That is called social responsibility. In India, we have a thing called CSR. You need to know this. What is the CSR? Corporate social responsibility. What is it? Corporate social responsibility. What is this corporate social responsibility? Whatever the profit you make in your business, you are supposed to give it to the society has a social responsibility. That's why if you go and if you check even in your Mysore, Bangalore or anywhere, there will be what? Charity given, donation given from so and so company to so and so kind of a trust. That is all what? Corporate social responsibility. Now, social responsibility refers to the obligation. It is what? Duty. What is the meaning of obligation? It is duty. Duty of a business firm to contribute resources for showing social problem or solving the social problem and working in the socially desirable manner. That is, you have taken resources from us, now you are supposed to give it back. That is what the social responsibility is all about. Here is, does a business enterprise must have multiple objectives? They need to have multiple objectives to satisfy different individuals and group for its own survival and prosperity. What happens here is, you will actually see that which are the people, who are the people who are actually giving huge contribution to the society. Now example I'll tell you, Tata's, right? Ratan Tata, he gave 1,000 crores to the Indian government so that this pandemic whatever was a cause and it used to harm so many people who couldn't actually get even one day meal. They also got this through Tata. The reason is what? It is his responsibility is what they should feel. Now there are many companies like Wipro, Infosys, they all started to give contribution. Why? Because they have taken from the society. Now it is their time to give back to the society. This we call it as social responsibility. Guys, now if you have any doubt, anything, you can comment and you can always feel free to call us. Thank you so much.